Let me tell you a story about my own investment journey. It is a story that many of you might find familiar. Not long ago, I decided to enter the world of the Nepal Stock Exchange, also known as NEPSE. I looked at many companies, big and small. After much thought, I chose to invest in a company that caught my eye. I bought 1,000 shares of Kani Kola Hydropower Company Limited, or KKHC. This decision was not made lightly. I saw potential in the hydropower sector, which is very important for Nepal's future. The company seemed like a hidden gem, waiting for its moment to shine in the market. My initial investment was based on a simple belief. I believed that hydropower is the backbone of our country's development. Companies like KKHC play a vital role in this story. They work hard to generate electricity, which powers our homes, schools, and businesses. So investing in KKHC felt like more than just buying a stock. It felt like I was investing in the future of Nepal itself. This connection made the investment feel personal and significant. I watched the market every day, hoping for a positive sign, for a signal that my belief was well placed and that the company was heading in the right direction. Then, exciting news started to spread like wildfire among investors. Whispers and rumors turned into strong market chatter. The news was about a potential major announcement from the Securities Board of Nepal, or SEBON. It was said that SEBON was in the process of approving a 1-to-1 right share for KKHC. This was the moment I had been waiting for. It was a development that could completely change the game for shareholders like me. The excitement was tangible. You could feel it in the online forums and investor groups. Everyone was talking about what this could mean for the stock's future value. This news is the main reason why KKHC is such a hot topic right now. The possibility of a right share has created a huge amount of buzz. Investors who were previously ignoring the stock are now paying close attention. It has brought a new wave of energy and optimism surrounding the company. For me, with my 1,000 shares, this news was a confirmation. It suggested that the company was planning to grow and was giving its existing shareholders a special opportunity to be part of that expansion. The journey with KKHC, which started with a simple belief, was suddenly becoming very, very interesting. So, what exactly is this right share that has everyone so excited? Let me explain it in a simple way. A right share is a special offer that a company gives only to its existing shareholders. It gives them the right to buy additional shares of the company, usually at a discounted price compared to the current market price. Think of it as a loyalty reward. Because you already own a part of the company, you get the first chance to increase your ownership before anyone else. This is a common way for companies to raise more money for new projects or to expand their operations without taking loans. The term 1-to-1 right share is very specific and very important. The 1-to-1 ratio means that for every one share you currently own, you get the right to buy one new share. So, in my case, since I own 1,000 shares of KKHC, this approval would give me the right to buy another 1,000 shares. This is a very generous offer. It allows me to double my number of shares in the company. Usually these new shares are offered at a par value, which is often just 100 NPR per share, a price much lower than what the stock is trading for on NEPSE. Why does this matter so much to investors? There are two main reasons. First, it is a chance to buy shares at a very low price. If the market price of KKHC is, for example, 350 NPR, getting the chance to buy new shares at 100 NPR is a fantastic deal. It significantly lowers your average cost per share. Second, it is a strong signal from the company's management. It shows that the company has big plans for the future. They need more capital for a reason, likely for building a new project or paying off debt, which can lead to higher profits down the road. This is why the announcement is so powerful. It creates a rush of demand for the stock. People want to buy KKHC shares before the right share is officially issued, so they can be eligible for the offer. This increased demand is what often causes the stock price to go up, sometimes very quickly. Investors see it as a clear path to potential profit. They can either benefit from the discounted shares or from the rising stock price fueled by the excitement. It is a win-win situation in the eyes of many, turning a regular stock into a golden opportunity overnight. Let's talk about the recent performance. KKHC has been performing very well lately. Even before the news of the right share, the stock was showing positive signs. But after the rumors started, its momentum has been incredible. The price has been hitting the positive circuit break on many days. This happens when a stock's price increases by the maximum allowed limit for a single day, which is 10% in Nepal. When a stock hits the positive circuit, it means that there are many buyers but very few sellers. This high demand is a clear indicator of strong investor confidence in the company's future. Now let's look at the bigger picture, the overall NEPSE market. The general market has been a bit slow recently. It has been moving sideways, without a strong upward or downward trend. We call this a bearish or stagnant market. Many big, well-known stocks have not been performing well. But in this quiet market, stocks like KKHC are standing out. When the overall market is dull, investors are always looking for specific stocks that have a strong reason to go up. The news about KKHC's right share is exactly that kind of reason. It has made KKHC a star performer in an otherwise lackluster market. The contrast between KKHC's performance and the general market is important. It shows that the excitement is specific to the company, not just part of a market-wide rally. Investors are moving their money from other, less promising stocks into KKHC. They see it as one of the few places where they can make good returns in the current environment. This creates a self-fulfilling cycle. As more people buy KKHC, its price goes up, which attracts even more investors. This is the power of a strong, positive news story in the stock market. This is why investors are so excited. It is not just about the right share itself, but about what it represents. It represents growth, opportunity, and a break from the market's recent boredom. For many, KKHC has become a symbol of hope. It shows that even when the NEPSE index is not moving much, there are still individual companies that can provide excellent returns if you find them at the right time. The feeling is that KKHC is one of those rare opportunities, and nobody wants to miss out on the potential gains that could come in the following days and weeks. Now for the big question on everyone's mind, can KKHC's stock price reach 480 NPR in a week? This is a very ambitious target, but in the world of stock markets, anything is possible, especially with such strong positive news. Reaching 480 NPR would require the stock to continue hitting the positive circuit for several more days. Given the current level of excitement and the massive buying pressure we are seeing, it is certainly within the realm of possibility. The demand for the stock is currently much higher than the supply of shares available for sale. Several factors could fuel this surge. The primary driver is, of course, the anticipation of the one-to-one right share. As long as SEBI's approval seems likely, investors will continue to buy the stock to become eligible. Furthermore, there is a psychological element at play. When a stock builds this much momentum, it creates a fear of missing out, or FOMO, among traders. People who were hesitant before may jump in, pushing the price even higher. This combination of a fundamental reason, the right share, and market psychology creates a powerful force that could definitely push the price towards the 480 NPR mark. However, a word of advice for new investors diving into the Nepali market. While the story of KKHC is exciting, it is important to be careful. The stock market can be very unpredictable. Prices that go up very fast can also come down. It is crucial to do your own research. Understand why you are buying a stock. Do not just buy it because everyone else is. In this case, the reason is the right share, which is a good reason. But always be prepared for the risks. Never invest more money than you are willing to lose, especially in a single stock. My final piece of advice is to think long-term. While chasing a short-term target like 480 NPR can be thrilling, true wealth is often built by investing in good companies and holding them for a long time. The right share from KKHC is a great opportunity to increase your holdings in a company with growth potential. Think about the value you are getting by buying shares at 100 NPR. This can provide a great foundation for long-term profit. So by all means, enjoy the excitement, but always invest with a clear mind and a steady plan for the future.